I don't have to use the substitution method or elimination method. I'm going to use whatever seems to be the best fit for the problem, and since this one does not have x or y isolated by themselves, I'm going to go with the method we've just been doing. 8 and 12 both go into 24, 2 and 4 both go into 4. I'm going to multiply that top equation through by 2, and that way I'll have a negative 4y to cancel with a positive 4y beneath it. So I think I've got enough room to write it right there. I'm going to have 16x minus 4y equals 10. And the next equation is going to end up being, just slide it over, 12x plus 4y equals negative 3. Cancel. We're going to get 28x equals 7. Dividing by 28 gives us 7 over 28, which reduces to 1/4. Okay, be careful with the fractions there. Substitute that 1/4 into the other equation. We're going to have 12 times a fourth. That's going to become 3 plus the 4y equals negative 3. Subtract 3 on each side. Let me write that out. Gives us 4y equals negative 6. And dividing the 4 off, let me write that one out also, just because we're dealing with fractions here and it's a little messy. We're going to have y equals negative 6 over 4. Hey, these are both even. Divide them both in half. We're going to get negative 3 over 2. So our solution here is 1/4 comma negative 3 halves, which if you want to check back in the original problem, you can. And in fact, I'm going to this time. 8 times a quarter, that makes 2. When I multiply negative 2 times the negative 3 halves, the negative 2's cancel, just leaving 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. It works. 12 times a quarter is 3. That becomes minus 6. 3 minus 6 makes negative 3. That one works also. Okay, final problem for this video. Fractions. We're going to clear the fractions by multiplying through by 6. Nope. Yes, 6 on the first equation seems to be the least common denominator. And the second one I'm going to multiply through by 3 as the least common denominator. Let's see what we get. 1/3 times 6, that gives me 2x on the first equation. 1/2 times 6 gives me plus 3y. And then 2/3 times 6, that's 12 over 3, that's 4. The next equation, the 3's cancel, giving us negative 2x. Multiplying through by 3, I get plus 3y. Then here the 3's cancel and I get negative 4. Adding down, the x's cancel, I get 6y equals 0. Therefore, y is 0. I need to substitute that in somewhere. I choose the top row, top equation. And when I substitute y equals 0 in, that's like covering over that middle part of the equation. All I have left now is the 1/3 x equals 2/3. And you can see that 1/3 times 2 makes 2/3, so x equals 2. And our solution is 2, 0. I would feel a little bit more comfortable substituting that into the bottom equation. Negative 2/3 times 2 is negative 4/3, especially when you add that 0 in. So that's the solution to the equation.